The B20 launch in partnership with ABSA brought together a cross-section of business leaders, policymakers and civil society to launch a trade and investment task force to improve inclusivity in global trade with a particular focus in empowering small and medium-sized enterprises and elevating African perspectives.
The culmination of this task force really makes a very, very important milestone in that the work done, this showcases the work done by the P20 Trade and Investment Task Force and has developed 3 and refined interconnected recommendations. 1, reviving multilateralism and stabilizing global trade. Secondly, creating new trade and investment deals for Africa. And last but not least, and really relevant to us currently, is building a climate-responsive trade system. Together, these recommendations speak to one shared goal: ensuring that global trading systems work for everyone, particularly Africa's youth, women, and MSMEs.
Stakeholders have welcomed the launch, noting that inclusivity is essential for unlocking the full potential of the African Continental Free Trade Area. However, institutions such as the Industrial Development Corporation have stressed that implementation, not just policy articulation, must now take center stage if their recommendations are to deliver meaningful change.
Inclusion is not charity. Inclusion is competitiveness. Inclusion is the smart economics of the 21st century. This is what it means to say, led by Africa, shared with the world. But friends, let's be clear. Insight alone is not enough. We've read enough reports. We've written enough recommendations. We all know what needs to be done. The question now is whether we have the courage, whether we have the will to act.
Small, medium and micro-sized enterprises have expressed confidence that the recommendations put forward by the B20 Trade and Investment Task Force will translate into tangible policy actions.
I'm very hopeful. Having been in this journey for some time, there's been a season where I think we were not even awake to the moment that Africa is in. But it's encouraging that everybody's saying the same thing at the same time. And the launch of the Legacy program is also very exciting. But I think what was said is something to take into account, that it is clear trade will grow in Africa.
The report will be presented to G20 leaders ahead of the annual summit, with calls for governments to embed inclusivity metrics into their trade reforms and align national strategies with the proposed measures. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I am Zola Sholwana in Sandton, Johannesburg.